Good evening, everyone. It is a little past 10 Eastern Standard on a beautiful Sunday night. I am joining you once again with my lovely friends in the Strixhaven campaign for the Fractals of Chaos. Today's episode, class is in session. Before we dive into that, I have a quick ad read from our sponsors, the lovely ladies over at thegrumpycookies.com. Hey, heroes, heroines, and everyone rolling with style. The fabulous gals over at thegrumpycookies.com have been brewing up fresh loot for your wardrobe. We're talking apparel so cute it could charm a dragon, accessories with more sparkle than a level up animation, and enough random flair to make every convention NPC stop and say, "Whoa, where'd you get that?" So whether you're conquering dragons, catching up on your favorite anime, or just surviving another Monday, thegrumpycookies.com has your back, and your shirt, and your hat, and your socks. Because saving the world's optional, but looking epic while doing it, that's destiny. So head on over to thegrumpycookies.com today. Well, with that said, let us get into the chat with the gang. We are joined once again by Jackie and Boys, Old Man Wiz, Hammer God Nolly, and our lovely Dungeon Master, Mercury. So that said, let's get in there. All right. With that steering the music, the stage is yours, my good friend.
Yeah, so after the traumatic experiences of the last few days at school, it's nice to finally get some normality, as the night was, well, fine, dandy, nothing of note. An owl would fly into the would fly into each of the each of the party's dorms um, carrying a book. On it embossed is the Strixhaven logo, and it says the student handbook and syllabus.
Oh, lovely.
I have a quick question, Mr. DM.
Yes.
Would being the informationally obsessed individual that Rain is there any chance that she might have potentially procured a copy of that beforehand?
No.
Oh, okay.
This was given after the day of the initiation.
Okay. I wasn't certain because I had a couple of funny quips, but no. The moment that she gets it, she cracks it open and she is not moving from her bed until she's all but dragged from it when people come beating on her door to come down for breakfast.
Dear God.
It's a book.
As the Kool-Aid Man the Kool-Aid Owl Murr busts through the doors, saying "First day of class."
And upon realizing first day of class and the sun is up, there is a cacophony of noise and racket from Rain's room as she is scrambling to finish getting ready.
Oh, go ahead.
No, all good.
Okay, if you insist. Zahir's just slowly gonna grab this syllabus and the rest of what they just got as he kind of just goes downstairs to make some tea and read it. Despite hearing the first day of class, like, oh. No, you go ahead, I insist.
Oh, no. As Murr is quickly setting the table and making sure, being the ultimate kid's first day of school dad, as he's going through making sure stuff is all set, food on the table.
Satari is just gonna come out yawning and then just bring the book with her to the breakfast table and just like sleepily attempt to read it while eating.
So your first day of class is going to be with w- the dean of theory, the dean of theory, Embra. Uh, you'll be heading to the Quandrix College for this one.
Oh,
Class starts in roughly 2 hours. So you do have a little bit of time to prepare before then, but make sure you're prompt into at the Quandrix campus before the class starts.
oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so we all would be on the same schedule. Oh,
Yes,
I see.
correct.
And then it sounds like outside of the dorms and the student common areas, we still go to classes at a specific building depending on the school type, right?
That is correct.
So it just starts to sit more
Been
of
here
a
before?
The only as the first day, it's only magic. The origins of Magic 101. That's your only class today. So that is a rather long class. So as being the very first one.
Good to know, good to know.
After class, you are free to do whatever you would like, whether that's go to Fractals or hang out with your fellow students or study, however you would like.
Like Rain.
But I
I was to say, Rain comes, kind of stumbling down the stairs as she's like pulling on one of her boots as she's got the book in one hand, pulling on a boot, and you see a brush being held by a spectral hand brushing her hair as she's coming down the stairs. Reading the book, not fully paying attention, almost tripping down the stairs 2 or 3 times. As she's like over, a quarter to halfway through the book already.
You got everything from so first day creation of magic.
By the time she gets to class, she will be able to quote the entire book to anyone.
And then you have the dueling. For your second day, you have counter magics by Scylla and dueling by Ambrosa. There's the third day is history with Lorehold. But those are the 2 you have looking forward to.
Zahir feels like in a other life he stubbed his toe.
Some sudden overurge of like a pain from ages past.
Satari's gonna ask Rain if she could get like the footnotes of some of the book because she's still like half asleep.
She just kind of goes, you can ask in a minute. And she just, she's turning a page like every 30 to 40 seconds. And she is just visually devouring this book at breakneck speed.
As you like on the final, as you get to the end, you said final day of year 1. The graduation duels.
A slightly soured look on her face at that because, she's not the biggest fan of the prospect of magic dueling, but she understands the practicality of it.
Oof. Who exactly do we duel at the end of the first year?
kind of looks at everyone here and she goes, I don't want to duel any of you. She kind of, her eyes dart between Ezza and Brash, and she goes, and honestly, least of all you two.
I do not see what the problem with me is. I have not shown any overwhelming power.
She's looking at your arms.
Ah, I see.
She's looking between yours and Brash's arms because she knows that should you somehow prove to be equals in magic, in physical altercation, she stands no chance whatsoever. She doesn't want to run the risk of going to blows. Never how.
Mur holds his one of his wings up to his head, and he nods. Says, looks like there's been a change of plan. Your class is being moved to the biblioplex. Apparently, one of the students miscast a part of his quadratic equation and opened a small wormhole in the center of the school. Nothing we can't handle, of course.
Rain just kind of sits there for a few moments and she goes, he probably carried the two wrong.
Probably. He probably divided by some number and it ended up erring or something.
It's all fun and games to joke about dividing by 0, but don't actually ever do it.
I love how you're both acting so casual about wormholes just opening up.
How do you think teleportation works?
It's summoning a bunch of fractal creatures inside the Quandrix campus. Yep, sounds about right. All right. Mur says, well, we got to go clean up a mess. Like I said, your class has been moved to the biblioplex 18th floor. First door on the right.
The moment he mentions that fractal creatures are coming out, there's like a panicked, sharp intake of breath and 1,000-yard stare into nothing. Just like Rain checks out for a moment.
So, recognizing this, the moment you check out, very casually but carefully, just offhanded, slap you to wake you out of it. Hey,
Mur gives a wave before departing quickly.
Oh.
You okay?
She's kind of clutching her cheek. You see her kind of like running.
Slap her.
Class on time is more important. Let's go.
At that point,
18th floor, first right.
You see the brush fall into her bag as the spectral hand drifts over and scoops up a plate with whatever food is available as she grabs a cup of tea with her bag over her shoulder and the bag's not even over her shoulder. It's sitting on her floating disc. She snatches the plate from the spectral hand and she's out the door.
Zoom.
She doesn't have to be there for 2 hours, but if she's not there at least 20 minutes early, she's late.
It's a bright and beautiful day. Not a single blood thing in the air. No red sky. It's sunny. You see birds chirping and flying in the air.
Yeah, she does make a little bit of a show of it. Like when she opens the door, she does look up, steps in for a moment, then looks again, and then starts sprinting. And yes, she does not stop until she gets to the class unless somebody actively stops her. Just because she wants to be early. It's day one. Good impressions.
So here's shaking his head. Dog familiar, please shush. Sorry. Just bite that little piece of paper. Zahir just shakes his head as I feel like everybody else is still kind of just taking our time. I mean this in the best compliment. I'm used to that, but still not used to it at the same time. He just casually just picks his stuff up and it just walks. He's not running. He's gonna enjoy the smelling the roses, checking everything out.
I am not running, but somehow I'm keeping pace with Sean's character.
Satari's just easily kind of keeping up with just like large sort of prances more or less.
I don't.
She's just
I'm
skipping
concerned
and, like, a
at
rhythm in her
how,
head.
I'm concerned how you're able to keep up, considering she's double moving.
Well, not like keeping up, but like she
well-
can see you guys ahead. and
Oh,
so
oh,
she's,
then
like,
if
you
you're
know,
like
She's
fast stepping it, then he's probably.
She's sprinting. She wants to be there already.
Satari basically just doesn't want to lose sight of you. So if she could see you like down the street, she's just kind of like at like a jogging pace to like keep up before you like take a turn, and then she doesn't know where you went. That kind of speed.
I'm pretty sure that Rain probably kind of stands out in the fact that she's got like the most dour, heavy-looking robes with just this bright fire red shock of hair. She's probably not the only person with a bright, shocking red hair, but probably one of the few with that combination of just thick, heavy, dark robes.
All right. As the group eventually caught their way up to Rain, waiting outside the classroom. About 10 minutes before the class starts, the doors would open, revealing a large classroom.
It's time for school.
As soon as the doors open, and there is a like a visibly unclaimed seat, Rain immediately moves to one that is as close to the front as she can manage, and sets herself up, note-taking station, all her quills and inkwells, and just she's ready. She's like that
Such a
student that
battle
has
station.
yeah, literally like that student that's got like all their rulers and protractors in place, and their 3 different calculators and everything just ready. Yeah, that's what she's effectively doing. The equivalency thereof.
There's about 15 other students currently joining inside the classroom.
Whoa.
And Rain is taking.
Sitting up front, what would appear to be a magical board. You would see a very old white owl wearing white robes with gold embossed trim and like a blue tabard. You would see him just writing notes on the board. Magic 101.
And Rain is going to be basically, she's got 2 sheets out, 2 different pages ready. One of which is going to be like transcribing what's on the board, and the other one is going to be where she's transcribing what he says. And she is locked in.
The rest of you all taking a seat, I assume.
I mean, wherever there's an open one available.
Yeah. As soon as there's one available, take a nice seat, pull out the book, and look prim and proper and ready.
Rain doesn't look
go
too
be the person
prim.
throwing paper airplanes in class.
Yeah, Rain doesn't necessarily look prim and proper. She just looks like almost uncomfortably eager for the lecture to begin.
Theo just casually comes in, sits wherever,
As the moment draw nears, the old owl would turn around and he's like, "Welcome, first year students. We'll be seeing a lot of each other. I am Imbra, the dean of theory. I saw a few of you at the ceremony, and it's a pleasure to see you all here in class, especially on time. Yeah, it looks like everyone is here and nowhere's late. I would hate to be late for the first day of class, wouldn't you?
Eh, Rain just kind of nods over emphatically. Hair bobbing and everything.
We at Strixhaven don't take tardiness of first years all too well. So I thank you all for your prompt to attendance.
I want to instigate something. Make myself late. Got it.
Excellent. Well, where shall I begin? I guess we shall begin from the beginning. As he flips open his book and starts drawing a bunch of numbers and division signs and such, and flings it across the room. A spider web, like a sparkling stars and spider webs, would stretch out in front of the class. So, any brave student want to answer the very first question of the school semester? Where does magic originate from?
Here.
Space.
You say that out loud?
Cosmos. Yeah, she does. She does.
Ah, you are almost correct.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, it is the god of magic. Or are they the ones who control the flow?
Oh, we're going way back before the gods came into the picture.
Out of curiosity, with the 23 Arcana, would Rain be able to like just regurgitate a textbook level answer explaining where magic came from?
Pretty much. I'll just message you it.
Now, Hermione. I mean, what?
Shush. That is not fully who I took inspiration from, okay?
Well, I mean, your character is an introvert. Hermione is very much an extrovert. So,
I mean, she's not fully an introvert, but she just does have introverted tendencies. And that she's not overly eager to put herself out there where lots of people would be able to like take too much notice of her. If that makes any sense?
yeah, I get you.
Yeah, you got my message, John?
Discord?
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, she goes into this long-winded explanation, as coming down with names, citing historical events, and finally ties it all together. But then, at its very core, all magic can be traced back to the weave, the foundation of all matter.
Ah, wonderful. It seems we have a bright star in the class.
And then
You all should pay very close attention to this one.
she immediately gets real sheepish and she goes, "Sorry, I get carried away."
Ah, thankfully you're in Quandrix. You're in good hands. As he He takes up his talons and moves some of the web and being like, and then all magic filters and filters and does anyone know where the magic filters to for bonus points?
She's gonna like.
So you have the weave, but what happens after the magic's created in the weave?
Rain literally is like holding her hand down to keep herself from firing off another answer because she wants other people to get a chance.
I was gonna say, is Satari next to her to like figure out where she's ticklish and like poke her to like jump up?
Oh no, I just rolled, and no, she doesn't know
Damn it.
quite the answer to this one.
Filtered.
The as one of the other random students raise their hand and saying, the gods, right? This is where the gods come in. Embro says, no, not yet. Before that.
To go through the elemental planes? Well, some of them, not all of them. Maybe?
Yeah, but what?
How about that,
Planes?
All right, Hammer. Sure.
Don't mind me.
Well, I assume it wouldn't be the gods because they are a construct of the people. So, does it go through the people first then? Or through the land?
Ezra slightly raises her hand.
Yes, Ezra.
Well, wouldn't the next process be the process of going through the mathematical properties of each one of the weaves?
Oh, wonderful. As correct, as he motions and then produces what would the D&D version of the elemental table?
Busting out the periodic table of elements.
Yep, the periodic table of elements. And then from this foundation, the elemental planes are born. As you see, you combine the elements and create, those create objects out of mathematical equations, very similar to what we use at the Quandric School to conjure things as well. We just touch the very foundation of magic itself, and can adjust it by moving the numbers.
Well, I was on the right track.
Once the magic hits the elemental plane and life is created in the planes, as well as the chaotic flow of what we now call magic, it is channeled into the snarls. Who is here familiar with a snarl?
Would there be a
Here
relevant
this
check
has
for that?
Yeah, you can make a history, or perfect. With Rain's custom, a snarl would be the thing that you saw in the fractal that orcs absorbed, the magical, the vortex of magic.
Oh, okay.
And then the snarls are located here at Strixhaven, and they funnel, and they funnel the elements through them. Each school of magic having their own snarl. As they funnel here through Strixhaven, we archive We archive them and store them here in the biblioplex, and then we decide which ones then here at Strixhaven we decide which spells are released released onto the people, or in this case, which equations we give to the people. So there are spells in the biblioplex that even the gods don't even know, as gods are the creation of the people who worship them. Now, does a brave soul want to? There's one school of magic I have not touched on, and that is divine. It's a pretty obvious answer where it comes from, but if I could have a quick volunteer.
I'm only
Nobody's gonna
chuckling
answer?
because that's because
Okay,
I feel like, oh,
Like-
Yeah,
Like, it might.
divine, gods being the creation of man, it originates from man. But, I mean, divine, I assume the domain is originated from the gods that are created by man. How far back we want to go on this?
Ah, you are very much indeed correct. So divine magic comes from the deities that man created. Strixhaven does not regulate divine magic, as it is as we just study the weave itself. Thus, divine magic users here at Strixhaven are very rare, though they are welcome to study here as well.
So what is the difference between the magic from the divine versus the magic of the nature that the druids wield?
The druid, as he pulls up his periodic table and points to nature, and then as he swipes it down, it divides itself into multiple different elements and numbers.
wait. Hmm. Trying to
Because
go ahead.
he says, as nature is as nature itself is from the weave, the plants, as he motions to the plants above him, everything can be broken down into its mathematic elements, and combined they create matter. Me, us, this floor, as he taps the ground, the windows, the trees, the grass, the air we breathe.
Which
Now, different. What's up? Sorry.
no, go ahead.
Thus, if you're referring to drawing from nature, you're simply drawing upon drawing upon the weave, and making form of the numbers, combining them together with either a verbal component or physical component. Produces the desired effect. Now, do I have a brave volunteer?
Sure. Satari like raises her hand.
Wonderful, Satari. Please come up here. Come. As he motions forward onto the podium.
She scoots out, hops onto the podium.
He already knows your name.
And as he looks and says, "Now, class, what do you suppose she's made out of? Any guesses?"
Sahir just cheekily says flesh.
Marshmallows and hate.
Like Rain had started off like in the B movie, that slow turn of what the fuck when Sahir says his line, and then in her head whips, almost slapping whoever's seated next to her with her ponytail as she turns to look at Theo.
He turns back, turns to Rain with a 1,000 gold smile.
She's giving you the look of that she does not believe anything coming out of your face right now.
Embra turns toward Satari and says, "This will feel a little bit weird, but will not cause pain."
Okay.
As he motions through, he taps his claw on Satari's head, and suddenly a whole bunch of numbers appear like over her form, and there's bars and stuff, like and numbers you see like columns and such. Now, class, to demonstrate how we can use the weave for creating things, Satari here has bravely stepped up in order to demonstrate this process. As he goes up and goes up to one of the numbers and slightly moves it to the left, and moves left, and suddenly Satari's muscles would begin to grow thicker and more expanded than before.
She's gonna flex with them. Be like, oh yeah.
He's getting swole.
And then he moves it the other way. He moves the number 2 spaces over, and suddenly her arms become thin as twigs.
No shit.
I don't think Satari's doing so good, Chief.
And
he moves it back so she returns to normal.
Rain's note taking.
Can you do
just
that to a
intensifies.
specific body part?
You can, yes. Just by altering or moving a number or a decimal place, you can alter the aspect of anything.
Good to know.
Rain
That
is-
should have been Quadrix.
And Rain is blissfully unaware of what he might be implying. The player, however,
he would
Horn size.
yeah,
he would tick a 0 upwards to 3, and suddenly Satari's horns would elongate and curl more to almost look like ram horns.
She like braces her legs down because now she's like feeling imbalanced. I'm like, whoa.
He quickly adjusts them
His
back.
horns are typically roughly hollow.
yeah, but still, balance is balance.
Yeah,
When something is
you're not used to it.
off kilter,
You can even change somebody's gender as he moves a decimal 5 places over.
Oh,
suddenly
Satari
Satari's
just like
bam.
does the the Riz face of just like,
Yeah.
hey there, and she like winks at like
That's how
Sakir.
She winks at the snack. Or sorry,
You're in
he
that
winks at the snack.
competition now.
He winks at the snack.
Sahir looks at himself.
Or at this
Sahir
point,
looks
it's
back.
they, right?
Sahir just looks at Satari, whatever Satari is right now, just like, man, you have bigger pecs than I do.
And then he moves Satari back and moves all the places back to the way they were. Thank you, Sitari, for volunteering.
She does a very dramatic like bow and then skips back to her seat.
C, C class, just by moving a single point to the left or the right, or adjusting a number in the weave, you have just learned the very foundation of the polymorph spell.
And like Rain's already got like 3 pages full of notes at this point.
This is also the same that changelings use to change their form as well. This applies to mimics, in other and disguise self, for instance.
But what you just did was near permanence versus the disguise self spell is just an illusion.
Yes, well, when you live as long as I do and can edit the weave as pinpoint as I can indeed manipulate the polymorph spell to be permanent. Or change it on the fly. For instance, he points to a random student and says, "You, sir, Xavier, if you could stand up for me." The student stands up as he kind of lifts his finger and then swipes to the right, and suddenly he would turn into a goat. Doink! As he falls down to a goat and he's in his school uniform.
Oh,
Nah. Meh.
man.
No, that beat all. Sorry.
As he
joke.
As he
It
flips
really
his
was.
finger to flicked his talon back, and he would revert to normal. And we here at the School of Quandrix seek to master the weave and change it and manipulate it, and to study its effects, and to be able to adjust and turn matter itself into control.
Here kind of like puts his hand up for a quick second because he does have a question.
Yes, Zahir. How can I be of assistance?
So we can manipulate the weave like you're saying, but who technically regulates it?
Strixhaven does.
Well, I know that, but what if it's used for the wrong reasons? Who regulates
it?
who regulates the regulators?
There would be no one. And that is what makes it fascinating. And you can use anything for bad. Magic, the weave. That book in front of you can be used as a weapon as well.
Rain looks almost offended at that prospect.
I'm seriously holding back constraint of picking up the book and hitting someone with it. But the thought does cross his mind. In case we have any telepaths in here.
Zahir just bows his head. Thank you for answering the curiosity that I had. Appreciate it.
Of course. We are all still students, still learning every day. As he pulls out, as he waves his hand, and suddenly a stack of papers would appear on each of the students' decks. This is going to be your homework.
Rain looks almost excited.
As using what you've learned in class so far. Using what you've learned in class so far, you are to draw a weave of your own making. I hope you've been taking notes. Otherwise, Otherwise, you wouldn't know what elements go into go into your spells.
Thinking to myself, fire, 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 and fire.
And he continues and continues and continues, um, and then it continues to go on about the weave and how to how to pinpoint certain spots on it and adjust them, and goes over more transmutation spells, going through some basic cantrips and some first level ones.
At some point, I think Zahir has slightly dozed off with his eyes open.
He knows he's going to have notes to look over later.
It's like he's
Give
paying
me
attention.
the cliff notes.
If
Oh,
I get a chance,
Brain-
I will stealthily cast a mage hand to pinch her. Or pinch him. So, like, try to wake him up, like, pinch him underneath the leg. Just minor, like a little twist. But try to do it stealthily, so hopefully, if anything, like, people don't notice. I mean, obviously, teacher's probably gonna notice, but, you know.
Now and now for
Yeah.
the and now before class is dismissed, I have a pop quiz.
Uh-oh, it's
Oh,
showing
no.
on your screen.
sorry.
What?
I had a
Oh, I
pop
was
up.
just saying, we can see that.
I had a weird pop up.
Oh, okay. Now time for a pop quiz.
Oh boy. I'm not ready. Where's the pop quiz?
Give me a second here. Da, da, da. Give me a second here.
Whoa.
Also, I just
The,
see the dog familiar making circles.
Oh yeah, I do. That's why I had to check really quick. He says now for the create water spell. What are the two elements of the weave that go forward into making it?
Do you want us to whisper you, or do you want us to still raise our hand?
You can whisper me.
Oh, okay.
How do you whisper?
/W space GM space and then the message.
Is it the create water spell or the shape water spell?
Create water.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I hear the dog. And the chat can play along too, by the way.
Yeah, my whisper's not working.
You can do /W space GM. That should go to the GM.
You might have to like select GM from the little.
Oh, I think I did it.
I got it
Hey,
from
so-
Satari.
I sent you a
Sorry,
whisper on Discord.
I had to step away for a second. What was the question?
Oh, I
Hello?
said he said what elements in the weave go into the create water spell? I got something from Satari, and I got something from Theo.
I sent you a whisper on Discord. Oh, okay. I just saw your response. Sorry.
Yep.
It also makes sense if Theo doesn't get it because his magic is natural.
I didn't
To
mean
try
to.
to study other people's magic is kind of weird.
I didn't mean to roll that with disadvantage, but for the record, my character is significantly smarter than I am. Silent Psycho, that player, doesn't have the foggiest clue the answer to this. She might, however.
Shakespeare should know this because he's
I
in
mean,
the
it is not a trick question, by the way.
Okay, well, I was thinking it probably was a trick question. Because the most obvious answer seemed far too obvious, so I did not feel like it could be the answer. The joys of overthinking.
All right, it looks like I still need one from Ezra.
Yeah, sorry, I'm typing it out.
Oh, good.
Okay, there we go. I just sent you in Discord. Oh.
Okay, that's fine too. Oh, let's see here.
Nope.
All right. So he says, "Now, time's up. The answer is H2O, two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. Therefore, creates water."
The hell are you talking about?
I'm just gonna go say go fuck yourself. Not in character.
If I thought about it, he probably would too. What is this hydrogen and oxygen you're talking about? These sounds like complete weird foreign concepts.
They are elements on the weave.
Jeez. Start looking at the elements of the weave.
I guess we gotta know the periodic table now.
Just flip a periodic table.
Plutonium. What is that? I'm kidding, obviously, but
Ray, if you were being serious, Ray would look at you and very quietly go, "Think of it as a very spicy rock that would kill you if you ate it."
All right, and that is all for today's class. What's up?
Oh, I was just saying I sat too close to it.
Yeah, oh yeah. If you ate it or sat too close to it for too long, you would die.
and that concludes today's class. You all enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for joining Magic 101. Your next class will be with Amberosa and Sila for counter magic and dueling. Your homework assignment for next time for next week when we meet again will be to create a spell using the weave, and then demonstrating it for the class.
how can I create a spell with the weave when all my magic is innate?
So here just gives him a pat on the back, you'll figure it out.
I'll just cast Burning Games at him or something.
And Rain is probably going to remain seated for another 5 or 6 minutes, finishing up her notes. adjusting some, clearing up a couple of minor errors in her note taking and stuff. Just being very, very overly detail oriented.
Perfect.
Just because Theo's feeling like a jerk right now, he's gonna cast blind on you.
What?
Just for a split
That's-
second. We'll give it like about 5 seconds for him to figure out, like, wait, what the fuck is going on, and then stop it. Drop concentration.
There's a blood curdling scream when that happens.
Emerald immediately turns around from his board.
Stealth. I'm not very stealthy at what I did. Come on, Rain. You've memorized everything, every single word he said.
She's not listening to you at the moment.
I don't think you want
She's
to
currently
be too
clutching
testy.
the desk and probably trembling.
There is a Embro says, "Now that was not nice at all. This is not a duel. You do not cast spells on each other's classmates. This will be your first warning."
By the way, I didn't mean to roll that privately, but she rolled a 13. Does it resist the spell?
No, it doesn't.
No, I know.
It's
That's
spell save 14.
Yeah, that's why I said she gave a blood curdling scream. Because last time everything went suddenly dark on her, it was after she got obliterated by the nightmare monster.
And he's just realizing that this is a spell that he can't just end. He's thinking it was like a concentration spell. It's like, oh, fuck.
So yeah, no.
Theo, I
and now,
think we're gonna need a bit of a conversation.
so that's 12. 18 seconds. All right,
There you
so
go.
at the 22 second mark, 24 second mark is where she finally is able to blink sight back into being, and she's going to slowly release the desk but kind of curl up slightly into a ball.
Rain, I'm sorry. I meant it as a joke. I thought I could dispel it as I cast it.
So here's literally giving Theo, bitch, please.
There's
Better be more apologetic, guys.
There's a very wounded look in her eyes and intense distrust.
Can Satari offer Rain a hug? Like a comforting hug.
That would have been a DC 8 to read that. She is very hurt by what you did. And the trauma is still raw from last night. And when Satari reaches out to Rain, there's a physical flinch before she visibly relaxes a little bit, but she's still very tense. She starts putting her stuff into her bag.
Here's gonna put a nice, kind of firm grip onto Theo's shoulder. I think since tomorrow's our dueling class, don't be shocked if I ask to duel you. And he just kind of gives him a polite little
Damn.
smile.
Dang.
His eyebrows raised a little bit. But then his eyes and his smile go 100% sinister. He just sort of curves over at you. It's like, I would love to absolutely destroy you on the field of dueling. But if you get me, tips to you. This was unintentional, however. As he looks He dips back to his normal look, and that was unintentional. I'll do better.
Rain is heading towards the door with her backpack on, or her bag over her shoulder, clutching it tightly.
Yeah, and Theo will step away to not be anywhere in the way, understanding that he just fucked up.
And DM,
Katara's just gonna
that's
trot after
that
Rain to just make sure she'll be okay.
she is attempting to disappear into the crowd of students leaving to find a place to
Indeed,
hide
that's
for
a
a
good
few
stealth check.
minutes. She needs a moment, and so she is going to literally go.
Rain would disappear into the crowd of students leaving the biblioplex.
She doesn't go too far from the biblioplex. She is going to kind of find a little alcove, someplace where the tiny little girl she is can curl up in for a few moments and calm herself down. For the record, that's a 22 stealth check.
Yes.
Nice. Good roll. Definitely not actively trying to find her. Like, understanding, okay, she disappears, got it. But it's also like, he's sort of thinking out loud a little bit. It's like, she's a wonderfully neat individual. Dueling is going to break her. I hope the school doesn't make everybody duel each other. As he's like kind of walking, he kind of says it under his breath a little bit, but if you're listening, you'll probably hear it.
He's still in the classroom when he says that?
No, it's as he leaves.
Oh, okay.
So he's left, he realized she's stalked away, and he sort of says it, and he's just like, fuck. Because it's kind of like realizing you've got a very beautiful marshmallow. Or not even marshmallow, but like you've got a beautiful piece of glass. The problem is it's really easy to break the glass.
Yep.
That's a good analogy.
She
I
needs
can
to not
appreciate
be
it.
like glass, but it's a 100% my fault. But it's like she needs to toughen up, and I don't know how we can do that for her to save her from the other horrors that are probably going to happen here in the school. It's so far we've come across multiple horrible things that have happened. And yeah, it's been mostly in our mind, but that's where the reckoning happens, is in our mind. The physical can be healed.
Usually.
Usually. I think I owe her a sweet treat, at least. As he starts making his way over to wherever the hell we can get some kind of sweets. And tries to get them delivered to her
Probably.
apartment.
Well, thankfully here at Strixhaven, food don't cost nothing.
True.
Unless you get it from the Bow's End Tavern, in which case students got to make their living.
But probably after about 10 minutes of 15 minutes of hiding and just basically kind of chanting to herself that it wasn't actually real. It wasn't actually real. I didn't actually almost die. Even though we know she actually did almost die, but there was no lasting damage from it. So it wasn't really real because we won. So it wasn't really real. As she gets herself calmed down, she'll eventually emerge from the biblioplex. Where she hid? Nobody knows. Just know that she did.
All right. So after class, there are a few activities you can do for the day. One, you can do Fractal. Number two, you can talk to any number of your fellow students. Or three, you can return to the dorm and study.
And we're going to our actual dorms now, right?
Yes. So the group would, they would split and call it a day if you return to your dorms.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. I don't know if we're gonna want to do fractals right now.
You can talk to any of the people on the map currently, as they are. And then as you talk to them and hang out with them, you can build you can build social links and such with them.
D&D Persona 5.
Strixhaven actually has a mechanic called relationships, and this is kind of part of that.
My brain's trying to figure out what I want to do.
I'll make my way over to the southeast. With the 3 down there, I think we've met them before. Is one of them the Luxodon?
Yeah, one of the Luxodon. Yeah.
I'm going to go down there and talk to them, and it's like, I just sort of, I'll actually casually, well, not casually, but I'll just share a little bit of my faux pas and ask, and just get advice. Like, we don't have to role play it if you don't want to, but, and just like get advice of how to make it up to a friend that I tried a practical joke on that went horribly wrong.
Have you tried apologizing?
I did apologize, but
Judging by that answer, I don't think you did.
wait, did I apologize? Oh shit, maybe I didn't. I don't remember.
Apologizing is the first step to admitting you're wrong.
But I don't think she was receptive to it yet. However, I did just send some chocolates to her room. I hope that helps.
Why don't you just hand deliver it to her?
I don't think it's a good idea. She's not the type to address confrontation head on.
It's not confrontation if you already apologized.
I guess it might give her an opportunity to blow me the fuck up if she tries.
Oh,
Have you
don't
guys
worry.
been
Student violence outside of duels is strictly forbidden. So she will not blow you up, as you say.
She might. She's an interesting character. And although she seems to be very to herself, there's a fire. I'm just curious to see what happens with it. Although I definitely don't want to be the target of it. I should really rethink my targets of practical jokes. Maybe not practical jokes at all. But anyways, thank you, gentlemen. By the way, did you see the weird stuff? Like, were you part of the weird fractals that happened that were not planned or controlled?
I don't know what you're talking about. The only time we see weird fractals is when we're exploring the Lorehold Desert.
Interesting. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, thank you for your advice. I appreciate that. I will.
Of course, as he hits his plate armor. Very ornate plate armor.
Ooh. Did you have that last time, or is that new?
No, this is new. This is my family's heirloom to me. And the sword. As he motions to the very antiquated sword sheathed on his side.
Okay. And this is a school of magic. And I get having that there. What do you practice?
My family were proud Luxodon warriors. And before I left to go to Strixhaven, they donned to me the family heirlooms. And thus I wear to this day.
What type of magic do you tend to prefer to use?
Myself, I prefer transmutation and evocation.
Okay, Do you study through book, or do you have it naturally, or divination, like through one of our many gods?
Shakes his head. No, not at all. I study just strictly through the biblioplexin classes.
Oh, fair enough. Well, if you'll forgive me, I would hope I never wind up in the dueling circle against you, because that looks
I'm-
mighty.
If you participate in the student battles, most definitely we will face each other.
Well, then I hope we have a very good healer nearby, because I probably would get skewered. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm going to make my way back to my rooms.
Nods. All right. Anybody else want to do something?
I'll let other people go first.
Or you could all do it together if you wanted to. You got Quinn down at
Sorry, he's gonna
Stadium.
follow Sahir.
You got
I mean-
you got Agni and Lena at the Bosun Tavern. You got Ambrosa and Scylla up to the north there. You got Casmine to the north, to the northeast, and you got the Dampier lady outside the Biblioplex, and Minerva in the Archway Commons.
I was about to have Sahir go see Minerva, because when are we really gonna see Minerva? Our favorite cat whale.
Yeah, whale. So you want to go see Minerva?
I have no idea what I'm gonna do with Minerva, but we'll see what happens when we get there. You want to come with me, Satari? Since we clearly
Sure.
cannot find.
Probably if you guys were
We lost rain.
did you guys linger outside the Biblioplex for a little while?
I mean, Sahir probably would have tried to at least find, look for her a little bit, even if she didn't want to be found.
Yeah, Satari was probably trying to help him, but they came up empty-handed.
Well, what's your I guess it might be investigation at this point.
You know what? That's a good idea. Using investigation.
If you're actively looking, I feel like that would be investigation rather than perception. Satari can't find nothing.
Found nothing.
Sahir eventually finds her. As you
Yay,
rolled on the
high intelligence
die,
character.
what I rolled on the die.
Meets it, beats it, buddy.
We both rolled 19s. You just have more mods because you
Yeah,
are
so-
proficient.
You're 25, it's 22. You know exactly where she is. It's just whether or not you choose to do anything about it.
Well, I mean, considering
I mean, he
it took him a while to
I
get
was about to say, he-
started searching. So she did
Yeah.
get time to cool down, and so probably he eventually kind of comes by. I pictured like she's like hidden under a desk in a hidden corner of one of the like 18 bazillion corners of library in this place. And eventually he's just kind of sitting there going, "So you coming out yet?" Something to that effect.
So
I also
Mhm.
feel like he may have found her a little earlier than she expected, but knows that if she's in a mood, to not disturb her right away.
So, funny enough, in the book there is a romance option for Minerva.
Oh my.
Aww.
I'm only saying
We gotta
what?
go, Sahir.
Sartari's like, "We gotta go, man. We gotta go."
Satari's romancing Minerva.
Sartari's like, "The cat
there's
whale."
there's actually a romance for most NPCs in this
Oh,
campaign.
that's great. I love it.
You can
Oh my
even
God, so
romance
then
the
it is
teachers.
valid to think, hey everyone, do you think he is a snack? And so that's how we'll get like a scale of who's falling in love with Sahir.
Oh man, somebody start queuing up the Van Halen.
Like all the students have romance options. It's kind of
The fact Minerva does, though, she's
Yeah.
the whale cat.
yeah.
The
Minerva
cat
has a
whale.
romance option.
So, eventually, you get Rain out of the library, and she's kind of like She's just gonna go along with whatever you guys decide. Just kind of follow along.
Well, we'll go see Minerva if she's around campus.
It wouldn't be too hard to find a giant well cat just kind of chilling by the fountain.
Well, I don't know if Sahir's also going to be trying to. Well, he probably wouldn't carry Rain, but he'd probably just make sure to like keep an eye on her, making sure she's okay before greeting Minerva. Who is our?
What's up? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Minerva approaches and says, my favorite playthings. How are you doing?
If I remember correctly, she was like really, really like compassionate and empathetic to us, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was.
So, Rain kind of sits there, looks up at her, and walks straight up to her. She's in like her big cat form, right?
Yeah. She's in her cat form.
And like Rain's just gonna kind of walk up and like walk into her, like put her face against her, and just kind of like heave a heavy sigh of comfort.
Yeah. It's okay, little one. As she wraps her like paw and holds her close.
He did not have a good time.
I can see that, she says. So tell me, who hurt my little toy?
I'm fucked. I'm sorry.
And somewhere in the distance, Theo has a sudden chill and sneezes.
Sorry for
It got
interrupting.
really cold. It got really cold for a second.
Why do I hear boss music?
Rest in peace.
Why is there a boss fire appearing out of nowhere?
But no, Rain does not throw Theo under the bus. There's a bit of a muffled because she's kind of got her face in Minerva's chest, neck. Hard to differentiate that area on the cat. But then eventually she lifts her head and she goes, "A fractal happened in the open and a big thing came and tried to kill us and it blew up and everything went dark and did somebody try to play a practical joke at a bad time?"
I wish I'd know the person who would dare make such a pretty thing cry and upset. But I guess they'll be safe for another day, as she puts her paw on Rain's head.
Sahir just kind of opens his eyes wide, just because I'm curious. What would you have done?
They may have vanished overnight, never to be heard from again.
Oh. I mean, it wasn't me.
Character number 2.
Clearly, it
Wasn't
wasn't me.
And Rain
But I
just,
was just curious.
Rain just kind of slightly shakes her head and she goes, "He's not a complete ass."
Just a little bit. I almost did clock
Yeah.
him while we were in the classroom.
"If he does it again, I'll let you know." And she says that like with like very, very like very clearly not happy that it's a possibility, but is quietly, while still bitter, hopeful that he grows from this and doesn't do it again. But she's not going to give him another chance after that.
Minerva says, yes, there has been a bit of loose fractals as of late. It seems Octavia's bindings are weakening, maybe by overcourse of natural means or sabotage.
Sabotage. Who would sabotage Octavia? Well, outside of very obvious suspect we may know.
I do not know. Octavia is a incredibly powerful creature. If she were to get loose from her bindings, who knows what would happen? Me and her don't get along and don't see eye to eye, so I tend to not get mixed in with her matters.
I was kind of curious what the beef is.
Where's the beef? Sorry.
What's the beef? Does Satori have anything that she wants to say? Or is she just like big cat big cat whale?
So big.
I mean, Satari really was just like, at first she she just wanted Rain to just like find comfort, and now she's just kind of giving it space and just like, yup. Also, I didn't do it. Please don't look at me. I thought this was a good idea, but now I'm scared to get on this thing's bad side.
It wasn't
Probably
me.
better that we know not. I think it's probably a good idea we know not to get on its bad side, because now we know what's going to happen.
Not.
Yeah, Satari's like avoiding eye contact, being like, I didn't do it. Please don't look at me. Like if a teacher is surveying the class looking for someone to answer the question, she's like, avoid looking at it for them to think I did it.
Octavia's bindings has been restored, so there shouldn't be any random fractal events for this foreseeable future.
Hmm. Oh, that's good to know.
Now, if you are curious, you know, you could always go to the fractals to find out more.
I feel like we want to break from fractals for a little bit.
Rain is very
Well,
slowly nodding in agreement to that idea.
even though we might not go now, Minerva, what would we even ask to look for in the fractal if we wanted to ever see it?
Good question. What do you want to see? Surely your head is swimming with questions.
I mean, the first question is, why was she sealed in the first place? I mean, that's the obvious one.
Minerva looks and she puts her head into her fur and yoinks out a shard and places it in front of the group.
A shard of what?
Inside there appears to be a weave pattern inside of it. Should you wish to seek this knowledge, I would suggest entering this fractal.
Satari was about to reach for it until she said fractal and then yoinked her hand away.
We would still need to present this to Octavia, right?
Correct, but you do not need to tell her what it actually is. Just tell her you wish to conjure this fractal and have fun. She smiles.
Yep. So here kind of like looks at it for a brief second before he'll take it and put it into his bag, because he does have questions. But
you won't find this shard in the archive. Think of it as a gift from me to you, my little playthings.
Well, thank you, Minerva.
Who knows? Maybe next time I'll show you my human form. She smiles.
Rain visibly perks up at that prospect.
Sahir just blinks like, wait, what?
Okay,
But I
we're
prefer this
coming
one.
back.
I prefer this one, given, my form currently. But Maybe in the future.
Well, it's fair to know. As he just puts the fractal shard into his pack, packs safely. Keep it secret, keep it safe.
While that shard is incredibly tough, it's not unbreakable. I would suggest not shattering it before you get to Octavia. Otherwise, you might release the fractal into the wild. Highly not recommended.
I'm also putting it in my notes that we have this. So let's not use this until level 10 out of character. Got it.
We'll put you in a giant safety hamster ball until then.
Like, we need to be like little mini gods first.
Like I said, if you're just looking around, then there's no actual threat.
But once it's used, it's used.
Unfortunately, yes. It's a one-time use.
Well, like I said, I'll keep it secret, keep it safe for now.
Wonderful.
And as long as we're not in classes, if you need anything, Minerva, just let us know.
Me need something from you playthings? Nonsense. It's you who need me. She smiles.
Even Sahir gets a little blush out of that. Anything else we want to do, you two, or are we going to probably part ways soon?
You say that, and Rain kind of loops a hand on, under your arm, like kind of clings to your arm for a little bit, and she goes, I don't want to go yet.
Do you want to stay at the Biblioplex or one of the other places for a little bit longer?
You could hang out with the Inklings in the Biblioplex.
Ooh, I love those things.
Let's go get dinner.
I hear they throw a wild party.
Rain is not overly eager to go to eat or go to play with the Inklings. Truth be told.
Well, we can go get some, like, hot chocolate or something in the meantime before we have to part ways. Does that work?
Rain would give a nod.
Excellent. I think we don't have a ton of money right now. It's probably better to go to the Fire Jolt Cafe first.
The free stuff. Got it.
The free stuff.
As you proceed to the Fire Jolt Cafe and go up to hot chocolate, you would get the most unsatisfying, button pressing hot chocolate ever. You know that horrible feeling where you just press the button that says disperse hot chocolate and just makes hot chocolate.
Yeah.
No love, no touch, just press button dispense.
I promise, Rain, next time when I have a little bit more cash, we're going to the other one.
It tastes that dirty hot chocolate.
Hey, sometimes a dirty
For
hot
those of
chocolate
you
tastes delicious.
For those of you who don't know what dirty hot chocolate is, it's McDonald's hot chocolate.
Ew.
Can't be any worse than their birthday cakes.
The Grimace milkshake? Yeah.
No. They're birthday cakes.
Wait, they
Oh,
sold
I didn't-
birthday cakes?
Yeah. Some stores you can request a birthday cake and they provide it. If they have a place, 9 times out of 10, you can request a birthday cake and they will sell you a birthday cake.
McDonald's
My
birthday cake
God.
sounds horrible.
It's like
They
my
are,
entire
they are.
life flashed before my eyes.
Yum, good, thank you.
Thanks, Hammer.
You're welcome for that cursed fact.
Like, damn, I didn't know that was a thing.
You guys remember a minute ago I miss a minute ago.
Didn't know about that? Yeah.
I missed
See,
that time.
I didn't know about it until I watched him was loading a truck when I was working on one of the machines, and he literally had a box labeled birthday cakes. I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, we sell birthday cakes. I'm like, what?
The more you know.
Since when?
The Fractals Cafe is as popular as ever. Rows upon rows of students chatting and enjoying food, manufactured food.
It's still food. Are you gonna be okay for the night, Rain?
I'm going to have to be.
I'm sorry, we can't be at the same dorm anymore.
There's
Yeah, but we can reach each other with link shells. What the fuck do we have?
I forgot about those, honestly.
You do,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, we do. He gave it to him last time.
I had
Link
completely.
gems.
If I remember,
We
Link
can't say
gems.
link pearls, otherwise Square Enix will get mad.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
sorry.
If I remember
Or
correctly,
what?
wasn't it Brain that went and got him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, that sounds like something that I would have had done. Okay. I genuinely couldn't remember that I did that. Ah,
You're welcome.
thank you for reminding me. I am very, very okay and appreciative of this correction.
Well, if you ever need to talk to me or Satori, just have it do its little ring, 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 ring.
Shh,
I don't
too
know
close.
what
Too
noise
close.
they made.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You guys would overhear something like that saying, "Hey, they're going to join the mage battles." They're like, "Hey, we're all the five of us together. We're going to form a team and do them and participate in the mage battles ranking system."
That
The hair just kind of like slowly dropped just a tiny
Oh,
bit.
wonderful! Yeah, they're like, yeah. So apparently, Strixhaven holds a thing where a group of students get together and form a team similar to Strixball, but instead they start at rank 25 and move their way up to rank 1, and they fight and they duel students, progressively moving up the ranks back and forth. For those of you who do remember when you met Agnes for the first time, when the thing appeared.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes, that.
That is tempting. Very tempting.
The other one is Strixball.
Yep.
Two
And
more
one-
extracurricular activities for the group to do.
Writes that down.
Yeah. Those interested in signing up just need to go visit Quinn at the Strixhaven Stadium and register your teams there.
So I know there's strict balls. So what do you actually call these? Like just magical duel teams?
Mage battles.
Mage battle. Okay. I guess 25 is the lowest rank. 1's the highest rank.
That's correct. Each one is a fight that progresses in difficulty. And then
You're
there are
just
also
go
they
ahead.
also there's also stipulations imposed on the match that if you break the stipulation, then even if you win, you don't move up in rank. Such
I hear
as some of the stipulations I hear include you can't cast evocation spells, or you can't use you can't use counterspell. You know, stuff like that.
Oh god, it's
like
judge
one of them-
battles. It's judge battles.
I feel like one of them is literally like you can't use cantrips.
So for anybody in chat or in this party, it's judge battles from Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced.
As Rain's player character over here is just like, shoot me now.
Kinda.
Tahir kind of like looks at the two at the table, like maybe that's something we can sign up for a little bit once we get our, our bearings straight.
Sounds good to me.
Plus, he looks towards Rain. It might be a little nicer for you, considering if that's a little bit more structured.
Brain is not actively opposed.
Yeah, like we still have our dueling class to go to see how that goes. I don't know what much else we'll be doing here, but I mean, we could just have like small talk about like potentially doing something like that.
Can we ask someone who's done them before so we can get some like notes and strats ahead of time?
No, most definitely. I'm sure there's someone here in the hall you can, if you ask around.
All right, Satari.
So what are you asking around about?
I would say I want to ask someone their most memorable duel, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So someone would say would be watching Agnes duel with her manipulation of magic is one of their most memorable things. Also the team, the Frost Rays, is really popular.
Who's on the team of the Frosters?
The Frost Rays aren't. They said, I don't know, some students that go to that are part of Lorehold. All they do is catch ice like blizzard, ice wall, frost rays, and stuff like that.
Are you noting that down, Ring?
Yes, she would.
The third place team, called the Cloud Killers. They apparently use what the students call an OTK combo on the first turn.
Oh, what?
One shot kill.
I know that.
As Theo steps up a little bit from behind.
Brain kind of pulls herself a little
Jumps.
bit closer. You know what?
I realize I
Let
owe
me
you an
see if she
apology.
does.
I don't know if I said it out loud, and I am very sorry for what I did.
Let us. She does jump and kind of almost. She pulls herself closer to Theo, or not Theo, to Sahir, almost like she's trying to like crawl into his pocket or something, as she as she was startled by Theo's sudden appearance.
These fights or contests seemed rather fortuitous for a group. I have, although I did have delivered a small confectional apology to your room, I was advised, rightfully, that I may not have apologized straight up to you, in which you had heard, and I'm not good at this. I am sorry for my actions that I did. I thought it was funny, and looking back on it, I realized it probably could have seemed like bullying. I did not mean that, and I hope you forgive me, but I don't expect it to be now. However, this does seem like something that we all work well to do together.
Here's warily looking at him right now, but it's also dependent on what Rain's gonna do.
She just kind of gives
Sakari's just like glancing at Rain, like.
She doesn't say anything or do anything in particular, but she just kind of gives a very subtle nod. Like she acknowledges that he is at least attempting to apologize. She's still on the fence on whether or not she is going to fully accept said apology. But she's not like the anger that would accompany the hurt from before is not as present in her gaze as she looks over at Theo. There's still a little bit of hurt there and a little bit of reservation, maybe even distrust, but the moment of anger that she exhibited before is not present. Which means there's a chance that that she will accept that apology. Just like you said, not necessarily at this moment.
Yeah. As the Sins keep talking, they're like, yeah, they use a combination of force cage and cloud kill to completely in a single action win the match.
Jeez Louise.
So, I will share with you all what I'm good at. You will know my abilities. You will know my weaknesses. As he turns and looks at Sahir, nods. And I will share with you like the character sheet. Basically, I have most of my abilities are spells are relating to fire or frost, flames. I even have holy flames for sacred flame. Magic missiles for auto attack. I have some defensive spells with shield and magic and mage armor. Burning hands, but I also have healing. And then what I shared recently, I can blind or I can blind and deafen. You now all know my weaknesses. That is not easy for me to share as a sorcerer, let alone as a member of the guild that I'm a part of.
So you're just kind of like pats him on the back. I mean, some of my stuff is a little similar to yours. A little more well-rounded, I should say, not just all fire. But probably not the best at conjuration myself.
It's tough, isn't it?
I mean, I can at least tell you some of my spells won't actually hurt people, especially if I know them. He kind of looks towards Rain like, I can do some stuff.
I mean, I can do stupid stuff, like I can, as he uses Mage Hand to pick up something and flick it around the room, and he throws a message at a couple of you, like saying, "Ha-ha," you know, whatever. It's like, I mean, I can do some social stuff, but does that even matter in combat?
You'd be surprised.
Huh. Okay. Fair enough. I will nod to your knowledge. Um, yeah, I'm not very socially adept. I apologize. I am what I am. Yes. And Rain, we will have to toughen you to these crazy abilities, because if a friend casting a practical joke can cripple you, I am terrified of what may happen in a duel. But I will do my absolute best to try to help you prepare for it with your full knowledge and consent. I will never play another practical joke on you again.
She doesn't say anything. She
Anyways,
kind of regards you for a bit.
Let's fuck up some people.
Well, we're not going to do that right now.
Oh,
At some point.
damn.
All right, and with that, we will
Ari
call
puts
it
like a
that.
hand on his shoulder and is just like,
Oh.
swoon.
Wait, are we going to figure out what Brad...
Did he say swoon?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Are we going to figure out what potentially Brash and
Oh yeah.
Ed are doing?
Yeah, let's do that before we move on. If
I
that's
know.
okay with you.
I'm fine with it.
Honestly, no clue. Just kind of.
Goddamn,
chilling.
boys.
Yep.
Rash is like, I'm just vibing, yo.
Yeah, boys, just your boy. Like, I don't understand what the fuck's going on.
But that's okay.
Just seeing all of the yikes going on between the two of them, just doing the grimace face. I'm just like, eesh.
Yeesh. Anything you want to do, Ezra?
No, nothing special I'd like to do. Enjoying the chaos that is our wonderful group.
I know, right?
What's up with the chaos gremlin?
All right. Well,
That's
with that being the case, then I guess we're good there then.
Wonderful.
Thank you for not murdering me, team. Sorry, go ahead, John.
Yeah.
Not this time. Maybe
I-
next time.
I love how I was just going through the book and I'm like, all right, you can romance Minerva. Apparently, there's a romance option with the headmistress. There's a bunch.
I wish you wouldn't have mentioned that, because none of us would have thought of it until you said it.
I mean,
Romance Octavia.
Octavia?
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
God
you-
damn
I
it!
mean-
That's the one I wanted
mean-
to romance.
I mean, Octavia, like, there are relationship hearts you can get with her, but not like that.
Yeah.
Shame.
they're all like, but the tentacles.
I know, right?
Right?
Like,
All
holy
about
crap.
the tentacles, baby.
Now everyone's like Minerva, romance the cat, go, go, go.
Human form look like Minerva?
What that human form do? I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm so sorry
What?
that I said that out loud. Oh, that was terrible.
I mean, if you build enough hearts with her, it happens. But
Good.
because apparently at a
Are you
certain point
actually-
during, what's up?
No, continue. Sorry.
As you go through the school semester, there's eventually going to be like a gala, where if you have a certain relationship stats, you can ask people to go with you. Well, NPCs, but
So what you're saying is next time we play Strixhaven,
What you're saying, this is a chance.
Yeah, that was the joke. That was the meme that hit my head. So you're saying there's a chance? Oh, I hate it so much.
Oh God. Freaking hell.
it's pretty in depth, to be honest with you. They like this. They've thought of a lot of stuff in this book.
Oh, I'm going over there because I want to see this.
Okay.
Characters.
Oh yeah. 40. Susan, here, that was rivals, deepening bonds. So, NBC does very. Although these.
Does
You get relationship points. Relationship points. You have the opportunity to flourish points as your.
God, it does. Jesus,
They thought of everything.
the fuck? Sorry.
All right. With that, thank you all for the game. I'm gonna take off. I gotta open in the morning.
Thank you very much for running the game.
Thank you for
Thank
hosting.
you.
Running, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
It is getting close to my time where I vanish off the face of the earth. So hopefully I can continue to get this time up. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's
and,
okay.
I
you
know-
know, worst case
I know
scenario.
it's where you work.
Yeah, holiday season. I've got my own sessions that are going to be taking breaks during the holiday season. So if it happens, it happens. Real life
I mean,
happens.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping not, but just it is.
It is
the
what it
holiday
is.
season where I work.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see.
And I know you have thoughts.
Yeah. And if we can,
About-
great. If we can't, just keep us posted, and we'll adjust as necessary.
If for whatever reason I do get this new job, there will be 3 weeks out of the 3 weeks where I just won't be in existence, and 3 weeks when I will be in existence. So we'll see.
Oh, shit. What's the new job, if that's okay? Well,
Let me get
talk
ready
about it
to wrap up the stream, and
Yeah,
that way you
go
guys
ahead.
can, that way
Yeah.
you don't dox yourself on that. I will be back
Yeah.
shortly. Thank you for running. Thank you everybody for playing with us. I will be back. And with that, we bring the first day of classes to a close. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Thank you for those of you who popped into chat to chat. Thank you again, Old Man Wiz, for the 30 months, and thank you, Samo, for the blessed terrain. That said, we are going to go ahead and look for a stream to raid out to. There we are. So let us where is my Dungeons and Dragons? Is anybody that I follow? If they are, that is where we would go. Scroll down here. Okay, here we go. We have a D&D stream. There we go. We're going to go to raid out over here. We're going to go raid out to DG Online, Dad Gaming Online. We're doing Dungeons and Dragons, much like we just got done doing. So, and here we go. We got the sub raid message, the follow raid message. Go ahead and copy whichever one applies for you. I do not have D&D stream scheduled for tomorrow, as it is not a Shadows campaign night. The next scheduled stream will be next Monday. But besides from that, I might try to squeeze in maybe a dune string somewhere in the midst, but I can't promise that at all. That said, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming and watching us play this silly click-clack math rock game. And just thanks for being awesome. But that all said, stay safe, choose kindness, and until next time, my friends, stay weird.